Lakeisha Deal. I'm the very proud principal of Gum Spring Middle School in Loudoun County, Virginia. We are centered in Aldie, a suburban area in Loudoun County, Virginia, a very growing area, very fast growing area. Currently, we are middle school, grades 6 through 8. We have 1,453 students with projected enrollment to exceed 1,600 in the next 2 years. We have been a school of 1,700. Size is our thing at Gum Spring, but it is an incredible honor to be recognized as a 2024-5 National School Distinction. I'm very honored to bestow that title amongst our students and staff and all the incredible people that bring this hard work to the table every single day of educating students for greater success in the future. We are looking forward to the conference that's coming up this year with AMLE. We are looking forward to bringing a lot to the table in regards to how we empower our staff, our teachers every single day in order to empower students. We know that at the heart of education are students, but we can't do anything for success for kids without teachers. And so we believe solely in how we develop teachers is the way that we develop students, and we get to the expected learning outcomes for our students that we wish to see every single year. Which is built around our school improvement plan at Gum Spring. That is something that empowers us as administrators to move forward, how we build vision and mission. School improvement is something that we look to really conclude what our focuses are going to be for the year. And so one of the ways that we have done that you will see in this session is how we've taken school improvement to conclude necessary professional development to continue developing our teachers to get to the expected learning outcomes for our students. And we have seen that it's been the most impactful piece of what we do as a school. We at Gum Spring, we have a lot of incredible learners. We have a lot of students that come from different walks of life. In terms of our growing EL population and special education population, we know that the core of that has to be developing our teachers professionally in order to meet the needs of our students. We want to see success for every kid because every student matters at our school. And in order to do that, we need to make sure that our teachers are ready, they're equipped, they have the tools in their toolbox that they need. And in looking on just the different traits of being a school of distinction, looking at how middle schools are successful in terms of AMLE successful middle schools, the way that rundown was given to us and provided for us over the years here in Loudoun County. We have followed AMLE. We have followed those principles for success with middle schools. And we really want to look at community, how we control the community within the school in order to better serve the community outside of the school. And so we're really looking at that integral piece because we feel that if we're building community here and a community teachers first, we build a community with students, and then we're able to impact our school community. So that's where the premise of our professional development is derived from. Our professional development that we implement every single year, we give teachers a lot of voice and choice, which is something that we do for students here at Gum Spring as well. We want to make sure that our teachers, if we're empowering them to learn and continue to be lifelong learners, then we're further empowering our students to do the same. And so we provide options for teachers in terms of professional development. We give them a lot of voice and choice, but we also choose teachers in this building to lead this professional development. So a lot of times when you're in schools, you see professional development is led by administrators, or we bring in facilitators to lead system level change. We don't do that. We bring in teachers that are interested in growing as facilitators and coaches, and we bring them in to something we call the deeper learning team here at Gum Spring. And those are the teachers that provide professional development. We also give options for our teachers that want to be leaders in the school and change dynamics and bring change to strategies and things that are going on in classrooms. We also bring in teachers that are just interested in this practice. And then they also provide professional development to each other in something that we call deeper dives. And that has been a success for us because what has happened is we're building teacher leaders in this professional development implementation. And in turn, that's building student leaders because we're empowering teachers to be leaders. Our teachers in turn bring that into the classroom, and it increases our student agency and the way that our students become empowered learners and able to support the peers around them. And so we've seen that systematic change happen in our school because of the way we're implementing this practice each and every day at Gum Spring Middle. In addition to professional development, we are a learning walk culture. So administration, including our teachers, we have developed a system where we go on learning walks and we're looking at student action, not teacher action, student action. And we're seeing the impact of what's happening instructionally in the way that our students in return are giving those outcomes. And so that has been something as well that has grown our teachers and our students, because our students have become the ones that are facilitating the learning in the classroom when we come in to do learning walks. They want to tell us everything they're doing, how they're learning it, what they're going to do with it, how it is building them as successful learners. That has become one of the basis of how we also conclude what professional development is going to look like for our teachers based on those student action characteristics. I think that schools, when you're looking at successful middle schools, a lot of times, middle level learners are those that are seen as going through change, right? We can't forget that as teachers, I was an educator before I became a teacher in a classroom, before I became an administrator, and I'm forever a teacher at heart. So I think we can't forget that in order for students to have success and be successful at the middle level, that they require teachers that are willing to go the distance for them. And the way to do that is to continually professionally develop yourself. And so one of the things that I think is critical for especially our session is that learning, how do you build a culture around that? And then what is the data to support that this is actually impacting kids? And we have been able to do that at Gum Spring. And I hope that you'll check out our session and you'll come and learn all about how we're impacting system levels change each and every day in our school.